Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Official Rules, a sweepstakes podcast. I am your host, J.Victor, and it was 100 degrees today in Connecticut on this lovely June 23rd. Very hot day indeed, but we made it through. I was at work all day. Still trying to get a hang of my new place and my new brand, but all is going well. And I didn't want to fall behind on an episode because it's been a little over a week since the last one. And I will give my props and thanks to our very own contest queen, Carolyn Willman, because we just finished up a great Q&A that she had across all platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and she was kind enough to give me a shout out, at which point I said, you know what, you got to stop slacking. You've had your contest up for a day, and you got to get in there, record, even though you've been at work all day and you're exhausted. So here I be. Welcome, everybody. Phone lines are open, sweepstakespodcast@gmail.com. If you have any tricks or tips, if you have any questions, or want to talk about a recent win, and besides my email, do yourself a favor and go to contestqueen.com, visit Carolyn Willman's site, and you can see her schedule that will have her Q&As, her workshops, her online meetings. Tons of great information on Carolyn's site. And I want to give her a little plug because I was going through and I noticed that my YouTube channel, one of several platforms, is closing in on close to 100 subscribers. And I owe a lot of that to her because my podcast is gets a nice rub off of all the stuff she does because she has way more followers. And she's been a part of the hobby longer than I have, and she's more well-known. So whenever she mentions me or my podcast, I am super thankful. So Carolyn, here's to you, and thank you for all the shout-outs and everything you've done for the podcast. So, last week I mentioned I won a couple of sports memorabilia items. One of them happened to come in, and I looked at the timing. It didn't take all that long. It was about 18 days. And this was from the Gatorade UCL sweepstakes, and I've been chasing this guy's autograph for about 3 years, and I finally got it. And it was a graduation present for my son moving from elementary school to middle school. And that was the official real live autograph by none other than, I should say, Christian Pulisic from Team USA. My son was thrilled. That's his guy. Although he no longer plays soccer, he loves cheering on his Team USA's. So very thankful for Gatorade for that contest. And I'm still waiting on another one that I'm assuming is going to take a little bit longer. So more on that. I think I mentioned the beer steins. If I didn't, I want a set of 6 half-liter Hofbrau beer steins. And still waiting for those to come in. And some small stuff, tickets to go see The Roots at Mohegan Sun in August. So nothing major lately, but like I've mentioned before, if I don't win anything else for the rest of the year, it's been a huge win for me. A huge year for me as far as wins go, I should say. And still incredibly grateful for all the wins, multiple wins and big wins. And I hope to pass some of that luck along to you. So without further ado, I want to get into a new top 5 quickly because I also don't want this to drag. We've gone through a lot of the basics throughout various shows that we've done. And until I find something brilliant to talk about, or more importantly, how I figure out how to get a call-in or a Zoom or some type of video conference guest on, I'm going to keep it pretty short and sweet with updates and obviously our top 5 list. To be honest, I really haven't had time to look at other websites. I was doing the reviews for a while, but I'm on the road 2 hours a day, 1 hour to work, 1 hour home, full day at work, and trying to spend some time with the family, trying to clean up around the house, trying to do landscaping and lawn mowing and taking down my shed. I have a very finite amount of time. And like I mentioned, I wasn't going to do the podcast today, but seeing Carolyn's live, and she's a huge motivator for me. So I dusted myself off from, walking around and trying to multitask and rearranging my basement. And I said, well, while I'm listening to Carolyn's podcast, I might as well get my contest up and I'll record it tomorrow. And I said, you know what? Forget it. There's light at the end of the tunnel. There's no daylight left, but I'm still up. So I said, why not? Let's go. So coming in at number 5, I don't know about you, but I'm a big hockey fan. And again, another memorabilia prize, a Pro Stock signed hockey stick by Timo Meier. Retail value $500. It is a worldwide contest, so your odds shrink dramatically, but I do it for the love of the game. Worldwide, ages 13 or older to enter. This one's going to run from June 20th to July 16th. It's a one and done. And as usual, our list is being compiled by myself through none other than ultracontest.com. Ultracontest.com, a website that I've been using for years, and I've mentioned before. I love the layout. They're pretty up to date as far as the latest and greatest things. Check them out if you haven't, and I haven't forgot about my other friends at Sweetie's Sweeps, Sweetie's Secret Sweeps, iWinContest.com, Sweepstakes Advantage. There's tons of them out there. Like I mentioned, go to Carolyn's website. She's got a list of a ton of websites that you could go to, and pick the one that fits you best, or pick a bunch of them. There's nothing saying you can't use multiple websites when gathering your sweepstakes. Just make sure you keep it organized. That's number 5 on this week's top 5. Number 4, and I like this one, Remax on the House sweepstakes. They're going to have 50 grand prize winners of a $1,000 Home Depot gift card. So they're giving away $50,000 worth of gift cards. It's an easy one. It's a one and done. It's running from June 16th to July 7th. Legal residents of the United States and D.C. ages 18 or older, please, who couldn't use a Home Depot gift card. Coming in at number 3, and out of all the single prizes, this one will be the highest value. It's the Morgan Wallen Kawasaki Nav sweepstakes. There's going to be one grand prize. It's going to be a Kawasaki Nav 4E limited vehicle. It's like a utility vehicle, and a Morgan Wallen gift set. Total value of this prize is over $20,000. It lists for $20,499, open to all of our friends in the contiguous United States and D.C., ages 18 or older. It is a one-and-done entry. Open this month, June 20th to September 13th. I got this at number 3 because as cool as this prize is, you got to have some country, some place to drive it. That is not me. But I know a lot of you folks out there do live in the sticks, or you got a lot of land, or one or the other, and I'm sure someone's going to enjoy this prize. So that comes in at number 3. Number 2, and this was a tough one, but I'm going to go with the TNT Fireworks $10,000 sweepstakes. Very easy as well. There's going to be one grand prize winner who's going to get $10,000 in the form of a check. It's open to legal residents of the United States and D.C., ages 19 and older. This one has been running for some time, and it started on March 20th of this year. It is running through July 6th. It is a one and done. Very easy. One prize, one winner, one check, 10 grand. And coming in at number 1, and this was an easy one for me. This will go along with another contest they're having, but the Stern Pinball Dungeons and Dragons, the Tyrant's Eye Sweepstakes. You're going to get one grand prize of a pro model Dungeon and Dragons, the Tyrant's Eye pinball machine. I absolutely love pinball. This one is a one and done. It is running from the 20th of June to September 28th, open to legal residents of the United States and D.C., ages 18 and older. Retail value on this pinball machine, $7,499. But if you check out Stern's website, they are also doing a Metallica remastered sweepstakes at the same time, and that pinball machine is over $10,000. So make sure after you enter this one, after going to ultracontest.com and clicking the enter contest button, all these contests will be listed between pages 1 and 6 because I had to sift through a little bit. But if you do the one for Stern Pinball Dungeons and Dragons, don't forget to do the one for Metallica. It's been a dream of mine to own an actual pinball machine. Haven't won one yet. Hopefully, I will be a winner of said pinball machine someday. So that's going to do it for our top 5, and I'm going to keep it short and sweet. This will be one of our shorter episodes because I really wanted to get out there. Really didn't have a chance to think up any great topics. I'll be honest, I'm exhausted. We can talk about that while we close out the show. This podcast started out as kind of a passion project for me, and it started out after I lost my job last year. And obviously, if you have all the time in the world and you're not working, you can do something and feel creative about starting a podcast or walking 4 or 5 miles every day or doing weight training. And the worst part is when you're thinking, God, I feel so great. Everything's so wonderful. I'm so happy to be able to walk and, work out every other day, and feeling like you're in great shape, and you start thinking, wow, why doesn't everyone do this? Well, when you get back into the working field, and it's not like I'm working anything crazy, 10, 12, 15, 18 hours a day. Sometimes you just get zapped, and it's tough to get out there, but I don't want to give up. I was going to go on a walk yesterday, but I had some yard work to do, and wouldn't you know it, I was doing it in the 94-degree baking heat. But for what little time I was out there, which was about 45 minutes or so, I was able to dig up a bunch of grass and weeds from a planter bed that we have in the back of the house. So I felt successful for the time being, but boy, was I spent after that. But as always, I'm happy to be on the air with you. Send your comments. Send some ideas for the show. I love doing the top 5. Love talking sweepstakes. Carolyn, as I mentioned, she had a great Q&A, and she covered the Pepsi Bottle Lotto. And A lot of people are winning with that one. I have one token left, and as I'm being told, it is the rarest of them all, the Aquafina token. Basically, Pepsi products like Pepsi, Mug Root Beer, Starry, Mountain Dew, they'll have a label closest to the neck saying, you could be a winner, or you can win this. So that'll denote the particular bottles that have the codes. And best deal I found so far was for Mug Root Beer. At Dollar General, they have them 2 for $3. Every other soda, like Starry, Mountain Dew, and Pepsi, all the varieties are 2 for $4. But if you like root beer and you don't want to send away for a free entry, go ahead and visit your local Dollar General. They should have them 2 for $3. Or if you found them cheaper, let me know. Sweepstakes podcast at gmail.com. Let me know where you found the cheapest soda. And that, my friends, at the 16.5-ish minute mark, will do it for today. I am your host, J.Victor. This has been another episode of Official Rules, a sweepstakes podcast. I thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you next time.
This has been a father and son production.